15 surface biomes, one base to build in each one, using only the items and drops found in that biome, and event items obtained within the time limit, with exceptions to silk, iron, gel, wood, crafting stations, and mechanisms. Your base must have at least one bed and one storage unit. Items may be obtained in-game, from another map, from a mod, or from an editor, before or during the time limit. But no paint and no custom items allowed. And don't turn the spawns off. You have 1 hour to build your base. The All Biome Challenge, Surface Edition. Welcome to the CheesyPaninie Show. In today's challenge, she'll be walking the dark sands of the Crimson Desert. Watch as she experiences an asthmatic's nightmare, where the Terrarian gods use this place as a massive ashtray, as it swarms with an endless horde of pests that will attempt to evict her. Or is this the ash left over from the fireworks of the New Year's celebration? Whatever. Sit tight, take a drag, and keep your inhalers handy, because the challenge starts now.
Hey y'all, it's me, CheesyPaninie. It's been such a long time since I made anything in Terraria, so I'm still a little bit rusty. This was actually my third attempt at this biome because I've been trying to confine my building time to 1 hour instead of 2 for the added challenge. If I had more time, I would probably add a bit more furniture and details, and I would have fixed the part that looked like a pair of eyes. I messed up and it ended up not being symmetrical like I planned. Would be nicer if I was able to add something there like flames or something to make it even freakier. But while this build in particular probably wasn't as fancy as my older builds, I really loved how it turned out. It became a legitimate base. You can actually climb up the sides to get to the door, and if you move to the center, it will activate the spear traps and the fire traps, eliminating every single monster. Ha! How about that? For those of you who haven't watched my previous video, the map where I originally made my all biome challenge builds got lost when my computer had some complications. But I really wanted to continue the challenge I started for myself, and I wanted all the builds to be on one map. So I've decided to start from scratch. I'm not going to be deleting my first 4 videos on the series, but I will be remaking my base in those biomes in the future. For those of you who have seen the All Biome Challenge series before and are now wondering why the rules have changed, it's because I felt that some parts of the rules weren't completely clear, and I wanted it to be even more challenging by confining the time limit to just 1 hour. Honestly, in my first trial run when I attempted to do a build in 1 hour, it was super empty and I was not at all happy with what I made. But I guess that is the challenge, creating something interesting within the time limit with the limited items you can use. Some people may argue that using mods and getting items beforehand is unfair, but the thing is, the challenge is more concentrated in the aspect of building and less on the collecting. Fending off monsters while building is just an added bonus. But of course, there may be some people who prefer the old rules and want to actually do 2 hours instead, and that's fine. Just do what you want to do. There's no one stopping you. It's just a game and you're supposed to have fun with it. If you wanted to make builds for every biome without a time limit, that's okay too. I just decided to add these little things to make things interesting, especially for a video. I'm planning to upload at least 1 video of this challenge per month, and I'll be picking the biome based on what kind of events feel appropriate for the month, like snow for December or something. But if you want to take part in the challenge, feel free to just start and end in whatever biome you want. And if you want to share your works in the challenge, you can post it on my thread in the Terraria forums. Link is in the description. Or you can go ahead and post a link of your work down in the comments. So for this coming February, which biome do you think I'll do next and why? Leave a comment down below. And before I forget, I want to give a big shout out to the Gio Speaks, who has been making the biome scripts and voicing them. It's given so much flavor to the series, and it's always a blast working with him. I also want to give a big shout out to Pink Pencil Proofreading, who checks my scripts before I record them. I'm not sponsored, but they've spent so much time going through a lot of my writing for my YouTube videos and for projects outside of YouTube. If any of you guys need help to proofread your stuff, consider checking out their site. They are, as their slogan says, professional, precise, price-friendly. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna go do my thing, and you guys do your thing, and I'll see you guys later.